Hi, welcome to Morning Coffee with Fazan Academy. I'm Deanna, and today I want to talk to you about some new opportunities for homeschooling parents. Homeschooling is becoming more and more mainstream, and it was once taboo, and in maybe some circles it still is. Children who were homeschooled were thought to not be learning anything, or they wouldn't be socialized, or they would grow up to be awkward adults. But that's not the case. In today's world, it's becoming more and more accepted, and there are a lot of opportunities for homeschooling families to engage their students in mainstream activities, even with other public schools. For instance, the most recent is that homeschooling kids can now join junior ROTC programs at the local public or private school. Now, they were barred from this, but a new federal provision allows them to join local junior ROTC programs, and so now homeschooling kids have the same opportunity to build leadership skills and learn teamwork from these great programs. Another opportunity is that a lot of school districts, particularly high school, are allowing homeschooling students to come in and take 1 or 2 classes at the local high school. Now, you would have to get permission from the district, and I'm sure there's paperwork to fill out, and that's going to vary depending on where you're living and what school you're working with. But if a student plays the violin, they can join the orchestra and take the orchestra classes at the local high school. They can also choose to take 1 or 2, and then the parent would just have to provide transportation back and forth. This is a great opportunity for homeschool kids to interact with their peers at the local school, to engage in activities that they once wouldn't have an opportunity to do. And so again, the sort of mainstream acceptance of homeschooling is becoming more and more of an opportunity for these kids to both interact, socialize, but also do extracurricular things that they hadn't been able to do unless they were part of a group in a church or other organization. Another thing that is becoming more and more accepted with homeschooling is that you have parents forming groups and you have co-ops forming. Now, some of these groups are small. It may just be 2 or 3 homeschooling moms getting together and sharing curriculum, or maybe they're team teaching all of their kids together. And so it can be pretty informal. And depending on if you live closer to a city or where there's a more concentration of homeschooling kids will depend on these types of opportunities. But in some places, there are very well organized homeschooling co-ops where parents can choose from a whole list of courses for different grade levels. The co-op has either a board of directors or an administration program, sometimes both. They hire teachers, and they're looking for qualified teachers to teach each different subject. And so this is expanding out the types of opportunities and the classes that homeschooling kids can take. It also takes pressure off the parents. Now, there may be tuition or a fee for this, or you may have to agree to teach a class, but this allows you to expand what your child is learning by sharing the sort of, I don't want to say burden, but sharing the responsibility of teaching your child. And so this is a great opportunity as well. So if you're thinking about homeschooling and you're not really sure if it's something for you, you may want to investigate and see which of these types of programs is available to you. And that can help you inform your decision. It can help you also decide how you want to go about homeschooling. There are a lot of options. There are so many different types of curriculum that you can purchase online that's already done. There are things that you can do with other parents, or you can just find one of these organized co-ops. A lot of states also have a homeschooling organization, and that's a really good place to start. They often will offer workshops or courses to prospective parents. Sometimes even local school districts will have information on their website on how they are willing to work with homeschooling parents. And so there's just a myriad of resources that are available that, say, 10, 15 years ago just weren't there. So I think it's becoming definitely more mainstream, more accepted in the culture, and so many more opportunities to engage in this wonderful experience of teaching your own children and having them interact with other kids who are going through the same process. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying our videos, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. We have links to our other social media below. I'm off to start my workday. Have a great one.